Timers ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
It's the last chance, guys, even though it's not the last chance. You got plenty of time to hit the like button. It's so funny I always say that, man. Last chance, and there's like 2 hours left in the stream. Probably gonna change that at some point. I don't know what I was thinking. Last chance to hit those likes like a freaking dweeb. What's going on, man? Jim, Josh, Bahid. I made 0 today for crypto. I made 0 for crypto for months now. What's going on, Bahid? Crypto and tech guy, what's going on, buddy? What's going on, man? Elliot said, you sold Doge? Oh, man. Never go broke taking profits, Elliot, you know? It was a good day today. Good day today for Doge. Floki had a nice little pump, too. Shib, kind of like a little mini pump. Shib kind of took a shit. Out of all of them, though. When ice cream stream, we're going to hit 30K. 30K on the ice cream stream, guys. Holy shit. All right, guys, hold on real quick. Someone's knocking on my door. Guys. Hold up. Someone is literally knocking on my door. Who is it? Who's knocking on my door? Who is this guy? Hold on. Hello? Who's there? Oh. You saying 4, stop the FUD? All right, hold on. I'm not going to let you in because you look very, very scary. You look like someone who could beat the crap out of me with that face. I'm not letting you in. But let me in. I'm CZ. 4, ignore the FUD. I'm about to pump Bitcoin right back up. I bought the dip. Did you? No, I didn't buy the dip. I'm not letting you in though, bro. All right? I'm not letting you in. All right. What's going on, fellas? What's going on? We got CZ at the door here saying 4. We got more Binance FUD. I mean, how much shit are they going to throw at this guy? The Bears, give up. You lost. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it for the 15th time.
Rant alert.
Give up. You lost. No FUD that you can spread with Binance is going to bring the market down. Okay? You had your chance.
Rant alert.
Stop spreading Binance FUD. It's so annoying, man. Now you get them all on red alert. Just proven false. Anyways, guys, let's get off this. CC, we got your back, bro. We got your back. CC equals a fat face Jordan, does it? Kind of does. Look at his smile. I wouldn't mess with CC though at all. What's going on, man? Boss truly scares me sometimes. I do scare you sometimes. What's going on, Waterfly? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. Oh, man. All hail King CZ. What's going on, guys? All right, so, guys, what a freaking day. Today was just a weird freaking day. I mean, a lot went down today. You started the day and, you know, everything was normal, right? Everything was fine. We were going about our day all day today, right? And all of a sudden, we had, you know, this guy. Hold on. Let me bring him right on stream, man. He'll tell you all about his plan. All right, hold on. I'll be right back, guys. It was a normal day, and then this happened. Hold on, real quick. I'll be right back, guys. And, hold on. Let me get him up here for you guys. All right, hold on one second, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, shit. This is not... this is not the right one. Where is it, man? Hold on. This guy decided to come in here. Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm pretty bored right now, and I got attacked for pumping up Doge. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call up my team. Hey, guys. Hey, yeah, I'm busy over at Tesla. Can you guys do me a favor? Yeah, can you guys make the Twitter logo Doge? Yeah, it'll get everyone riled up and FOMOing into Doge. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Yeah, just put it on as a logo. Like, yeah, legit the logo. Yeah, let me see it. Let me pull up Twitter real quick. Oh, yeah, just like that. Yeah, the logo right on the top left. Oh, yeah, they're going to dig this. They are going to dig this. Yeah, just leave it there. Leave it there all day. And this will really get them going. Screw these freaking legislators. All right, see ya. All right, it was a normal day. And then we had, you know, we got Dogecoin up in the top left over here on Twitter. And Doge took a big pump, up like 40% at one point today. It was great. Shout out to my Dogers. We called the Doge pump before it even happened, bro. Let's go. We were saying Doge looks bullish. And Doge, I think it deserves a pump song by itself. But it's not even only Doge. It was a weird day today, right? Bitcoin came up to the highs, right? Ethereum came all the way back up to the highs. Take a look at this, right? So we saw Bitcoin come up to the highs. Ethereum tagged the highs. Ethereum called all the way up to 1840. Got dipped all the way back down to 1770. Right? Look at this wick on the 4-hour time frame, bro. I think it deserves a pump song, even though we're not breaking out. Shit. I think it deserves a pump song, even though we're not breaking out. Some whale came in and bought this dip like a freaking macho in here. Look at this, man. You got pushed all the way down here, just bought right back up. Bitcoin pushed all the way back down to 27,200, bought right back up. Let's freaking get busy. Someone said woof woof mother woof woof mother Fletcher. But yeah, someone caught up. Someone came in here and just bought that shit right back up. I don't know if it was CZ big balling it out here like a gorilla and buying that shit right back up, but someone did. Someone freaking did. Let me tell you. ETH was looking pretty shady over here, but it just got absolutely kapooted right up to the upside. Let's go look at Doge though. Doge at one point today, guys. Doge was up. I think it was up. Actually, it was up about 33%. It's up about 21% right now. Took a little bit of a dip, but it looks like it's coming back up for round two here. So we'll keep this on the Dogecoin chart over here. But Doge looks like it's coming back up for round two if Bitcoin can hold the line here, which, you know, would I be surprised if Bitcoin hold the line? I won't be surprised if Bitcoin hold the line.
Nope.
Right? Doge, to me, right? It's interesting. You're right below this resistance point. I just want to touch on Doge, and then we'll go back over to BTC. But, man, Doge right at this resistance line right here, man, a lot of horse guys are coming back from work, right? Right at this previous resistance here at 10 cents. You actually wicked up to this previous resistance over here at about 10.5 cents, right over in this region. If we can clear those levels, though, right, it could get pretty interesting for Doge. And could we see all the way back up at these highs, right, back up to 15 cents? I don't think that's crazy as long as Bitcoin doesn't shit the bed, which it tried to do earlier, and it didn't really work. But all the horse guys coming back from work, right? They had a long day at work, right? Honey, I am home. I'm home, honey. Let's check the charts out real quick. Yeah, honey, we can eat dinner in 2 seconds. Let me just check the charts out. Make sure I didn't miss any FOMOs today. Oh, holy shit. Dogecoin punt. Well, horses don't like dogs, but I have to buy this one. I have to buy Doge. It is Elon. I love Elon Musk. He's a good guy. And Doge is up 20% today. I'm going all in. What could go wrong? I am early. Jordan said I am early. This is the time to accumulate in 2023. I am early in crypto. I'm going in now. I'm buying right now. don't know why that lagged. I don't know why that lagged. All the horse guys coming to work right now though. 7 o'clock. Yeah, they probably left work at like 5:30. They're probably on their ride home and they probably just got home and man, they're seeing the Dogecoin chart and they're gonna want to rock and roll in this bad boy. Anyways, let's go back to BTC. So, man, I mean, what can I say? Bitcoin's still in a range, but that just shows the bulls came in and bought that shit up off the frickin' wazoo right here, guys. I mean, look at this bad boy. You wicked all the way down to 27,225. Took this little liquidity below, right? These two previous lows, one sitting here, one sitting here. You wick below, right? And it got bought right back up to the upside. So the bears not having the easiest time pushing this market down. I will say that, and just this wick right here can tell you that they ain't gonna have a good time. They ain't gonna have an easy time pushing this back down. So Bitcoin gets bought back up. And if you look at this as sort of one of those, what do we call this? Guys, what do we call this simple pattern right here? We call this the swing failure pattern, or, you know, whatever you want to call it, the little swing failure. Okay, we got a low, we deviate the low. We target at least back up to the resistance point, right? Where we got rejected once, twice, 3 times, right? You're kind of at this interesting point. Let's go to the 1 hour. 1 hour is getting rejected from the 30 and 50 EMAs. Will that continue? I don't know, right? But you gotta say, with this one bouncing off this level and this one bouncing off this level, there's a good chance Bitcoin can at least come back up and test this downtrend of resistance, right? Back up to like 28,372 again, right? In this boring range that we're still in. It's crazy, man. We keep saying every day we're bullish, bearish. But really nothing's changed, guys. It's absolutely insane. Who we got in here? Psycho Pearl said RIP BTC. RIP BTC. Psycho Pearl. When you start turning bullish, I'm going to be worried, man, because I know you're just trolling the chat. I know you're just trolling the chat, Psycho. Psycho Pearl, I say this every time. Psycho Pearl owns more altcoins than I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it's RIP BTC. Every day it's like, George, check out this altcoin. But I don't own it. Check out this altcoin. You're funny, man. You're funny. Nandita said it's not boring for a trader. That is true. That is true. It's actually pretty nice for a trader here. Kind of just trading the ranges. It's pretty freaking nice. But man, the bull stepped in and pushed us right back up, and that's a pretty nice candle there of swinging those lows, man. So once again, I mean, Bitcoin kind of keeps doing this. It tries to get pushed down, but it keeps making these little swing fails, and you got to say there's a good chance Bitcoin can at least test this downtrend here, if not come back up to the highs. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Same kind of thing for Ethereum. Ethereum's already back at the highs. Look at ETH, man. ETH came back down to test the support again at 1770, where it bounced off of once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Got another bounce right off that level. Already came up close to the high, right? I think you came up to like 1814 a little bit earlier. But even ETH coming all the way back up and now back above the 30 and 50 EMAs. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Love it, man.
We're going to the moon.
Biden sold a bunch of BTC and Putin bought it all up. The U.S. government think they can sell down crypto. They are hilarious, man. They are hilarious. They already sold 1/5 of their bag, and Bitcoin's already higher than that point. These guys are hilarious, man. Let's see. Timothy said, I made so much money on the dump, closed it at 27.3, opened a long at 27.4. Let's go, Tim.
We're going to the moon.
Let's go, Tim. That's what I'm talking about, bro. He's out here slanging that shit. Short, long. He's slanging that shit like crazy right now. Bull run starts with that Doge logo. That would be pretty nice. I would like that a lot. 9.6 on Doge. So we're going to keep an eye on Doge here. Doge is starting to come back up again slowly here. What we know about Doge, if you've ever been around during a Doge pump, is they tend to have these big days, and then it retraces, and everyone kind of writes it off. Oh, you know, I think the rally's over. And then next day, you'd be surprised. It pumps up 20% again. I'm not saying FOMO, guys, but, you know, what I'll say is this broke out from like a bigger macro pattern here, right? I mean, how many times do we say this? Like, okay, guys, Doge is in a falling wedge. It looks a lot like XRP when XRP had that pump, right? It's right at support, 1, 2, 3, and there you go, right? Yes, we had news, but what do we always say about this stuff? The news is going to correlate with the breakout. So yesterday we broke out of this, you just had the Dogecoin logo go on Twitter today. So this already broke out before the Dogecoin logo. You back tested today or yesterday, and then you saw the continuation today with the Dogecoin logo. Beautiful, 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 beautiful shit. This is why I think we live in the Matrix, guys, because you already got the breakout yesterday. The day before, you got the damn logo on the Twitter, man. We live in a damn Matrix, okay? I don't know how many times I have to say this. We do. It's all this shit's rigged. But join. Listen, guys. I'm out of crypto. I haven't watched a crypto stream in years. All right? I'm a conspiracy theorist now. All right? What do? Well, I think everything is rigged. All right? Literally everything in this world is rigged. Whether you take a shit, whether you eat meatloaf, whether you drink Mountain Dew. It's all rigged. Like right now, I'm craving a Mountain Dew. It's probably a computer program somewhere saying, Bob, drink a Mountain Dew. You know? And I can't say no, because I love Mountain Dew. Right? It's ridiculous, man. Dogecoin pumped today. I sold it yesterday, thinking I'm taking profits. I'm a dumbass. It's all rigged. I'm rigged to be a dumbass. Even Bob's rigged to be a dumbass. Even I'm rigged to be a dumbass. Shit, we're all dumbasses in crypto, man. Why do we think we're here? Let's see. Tate's free. Holy shit. What's going on, Crunk? Jordan looks a little different. Like Bob, a little chubby, huh? We're a little chubby in here. We need the tinfoil hat. We need the tinfoil hat on Bob, huh? We do. Hamilton, what's going on? T-Money. What's going on, fellas? How's everyone feeling today, guys? I know we're kind of just getting through this. You know, it's you know, man, I feel like every day, you know, we're coming on here, right? And it seems like a lot happened, but really nothing happens every day, and we're just, you know, we're wicking down, wicking up, but we're just kind of going sideways. But I will say, guys, I really like this buy up right here for BTC. The buyers are stepping in very, very early. I keep seeing on Twitter, you know, Bitcoin's going to dump down here, and I'm going to buy at 25.2 retest perfectly. Will you, though? Will you? Will you be able to do that? Maybe you will, for some reason. But I'll tell you right now, the buyers are stepping in way earlier than that. So, right? What's the famous saying? Did you buy the dip ain't on? I don't know if you did. But here we go. 27,915. Let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, guys, we got to get back over these 30 and 50 EMAs. But now, right, we sort of got, once again, I mean, you got the 1 hour green dot pointing up. You got the 1 hour stocks crossing to the upside. Got some interesting things coming in here, right? But we got a key resistance point right around here at like 28K even that we got to get back over, right? So we'll keep watching that over time. It would be pretty nice to get a pump over that tonight. It would. I'm feeling it. Anyone else got another feeling in their balls? I got another feeling in my balls, right? I got this deep feeling inside my bones, guys. I don't know what it is. It's really, really deep. It's really, really deep. Guys, we got 150 likes in here. Let's get that like button up to the moon. All right? Man, let's get that like button up to the moon. Crypto Shot coming out with 5 gifted memberships. Bro. Man, that is pretty nice. Let's get the energy up in here. Crypto Shock. Shout out to Crypto Shock. Let's go, man. That's dope, man. That's absolutely insane. Yeah, we do morning streams at 8:30 in the morning for members, guys. So anyone who wins the membership, 8:30 in the morning, you can be in there. Psycho Pearl 1. Let's go, Crunk. Oh, Crunk. No. Crunk 1. Shit. Oh, lordy. Let's go back to the daily time frame, though. All right, what do we got in the daily, guys? Let me know if you guys can still hear me here. Daily time frame. I'm going to turn this down slightly. But daily time frame, what do we got? Well, we wicked down again. Still not much going on here, guys. I mean, we still got that red daily green dot, or the red daily dot on market cipher coming in here. Stocks now crossing back to the downside. We kind of keep changing here, right? And that's why I got to keep, like, the dailies, okay. We got to keep zooming out, bro. We got to keep zooming out for BTC because we get lost in the bigger picture here. We're looking at these short-term time frames, right? Let's actually quickly go. I want to look at the 12-hour time frame. See what we're sitting on there. So once again, bouncing off that 30 EMA on the 12-hour. That's been a point we've got a few bounces in the past here. We bounced off it right here. We bounced off it right here. 12 hours still pointing down, which is interesting, man. Very, very interesting in this zone. I will say it's very, very interesting in this freaking zone for Captain BTC. Let me just check if we have the 2-day bearish divergence still. Yeah, we still it's still there. So once again, right, I'm going to continue to say this. If we want to see Bitcoin move higher without pulling back, I want to see it happen sooner rather than later, because eventually, if you keep kind of hanging out in this range, eventually this bearish div will play out, where you got this, you got these lower highs coming in on market cipher, and you got these higher highs coming in on price. Eventually, this is going to play out if we kind of keep settling in this range. So if Bitcoin's going to do it, I want to see it happen very, very soon, where we kind of just spike the highs, and at least try to come up to this 32K level, which is that next resistance level that we're looking for if Bitcoin does get a break up, right? Kind of the next most obvious level, just looking at, the May 30th, 2022 high, sitting right there. If we crack that, I think there's a good chance we get a nice little easy run up there. So kind of just still waiting on some of these, kind of waiting on this range resolution, guys, for crypto. Let's see. Good evening. Tyler said, George, stop convincing people to buy and become extra liquidity. Oh, I'm not convincing people to buy. Bro, if anything, I've been telling people to take profits up in this zone. What do we say after every stream? If you're feeling uneasy, this is a great time to take some profits at resistance, right? Once again, the time to buy was down here. Unfortunately, but you got to keep it real though, Tyler. We got to keep it real, okay? For most peeps, they didn't buy down here. They're thinking about doing it up here, right? So I guess at some point, everyone's going to buy at some point. But for me personally, right, I really ain't looking to buy anything up here, right? And unless it's something that just came out, like an Arbitrum or some kind of new token that just came out, right? I'm not really looking to buy up here, just down here, right? Only looking to buy pullbacks at this point, right? And especially, right, a retest of the 50 EMA. If you do get a retest of this 50 EMA and 50 MA, that's where I'm going to be looking to scoop up some more, probably Bitcoin and Ethereum at this point, just because it's still Bitcoin and Ethereum season, right? But up here, you're at resistance. This is take profit levels, but the people that have already bought, we can celebrate, right? So we're kind of just sitting here. So I'll say that, Tyler. It's not so much getting hyped because we're trying to get people to buy. It's getting hyped because stuff is going up, right? But yeah, so 27,916. Like I said, as long as Bitcoin in these higher term time frames stays above the 50-week moving averages, there ain't nothing to really be bearish about, my friends. I'll keep saying the same thing every day because I'm not just going to make up shit that doesn't matter, right? In the history of BTC, when it gets back above the 50-week moving averages, okay, it tends to go up to the 0.5 and the 0.618 retracements before then coming back to the 50 moving averages before going into the halving, right? So time number one, right? 1 year bear market, get above, retrace to, right? The 0.5 and the 0.618, okay? We pull back to the 50-week moving averages, halving comes, right? Obviously you had COVID, but COVID's COVID. We go back to over here, right? 1 year bear market, we get above the 50-week moving averages, we pull the fib, Bitcoin comes up to the 0.618 and the 0.65, right? Comes back down, retest the 50-week moving averages, halving pump, right? So, I mean, at this point, Bitcoin continues to do the same thing it always done. So I'm going to keep following that, right? That's my easy strategy. I'm not going to come up with this and this and this and this and this. Because right now, I mean, we're kind of just sitting where we should be at this point in this part of the cycle, right? 27,923. Come on, Corn. Let's freaking get busy. Let's see. Let's go, BTC. Crunk said, took my Doge profits. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Psycho Pearl said, double top. It's over. It's over. I would agree with you. If this kept dumping, Psycho, I would have been like, this is looking pretty shady, right? If Bitcoin started to come back down and didn't get bought up like it did right here, I'd be like, holy shit, this looks pretty bad, right? We'd all be sitting here going, Oh, shit. Look at the coin. That's not good. Double top, it's over. But this buy up here got me kind of convinced. Maybe it's the market maker playing fools with me, right? They pump it up to try to get me like, oh, it's not so bad. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why the market maker pumping it back up to confuse me. You know what I mean? But man, nice little buy up there. What's Doge doing? Let's go check on Doge. Doge is still kind of just chilling. We got 37 minutes until the market open, or not market close, or daily close for BTC here. So still just kind of waiting and slugging over here on the Doge, kind of waiting on that. But good shit. Right, let's go check some other time frames. So we checked the weekly, right? Let's check like the 5-day, see what we got going on over there. 5-day, yeah, I mean, you look at these wicks, man. I mean, basically every time we come even close to like this 26K region, we just get bought up. Now, maybe that doesn't work eventually, but look at this 5-day chart, right? Price comes up, right? Comes down, just gets bought up on the 5-day. Price comes down, gets bought up on the 5-day, right? Now, this one just opened, it's come open on Saturday. We just came back down to here, and you can see that we're getting bought up again. So if this 5-day candle comes back up and you start getting up here again, you got to think that the buyers are just stepping in here, and it's not going to come much lower, man. Right? If these wicks weren't here and this is like full candle bodies, and it was like, oh my God, this looks horrible. But you can just see the wicks on the bottom side with the buyers stepping in here, right? Now maybe that's CZ stepping in here, but I think that's a little overblown. People are like, oh my God, CZ's pumping the market. Guys, all right. 1 billion is a lot of money, but you gotta understand, like, Bitcoin's came from 15. Bitcoin's doubled its market cap since the lows, right? It's not just CZ pumping up the market. 1 billion ain't gonna pump the market up from 15K to 28K, right? You know, I always think that's such a funny argument, man. Just like the U.S. government just sold, how much? They sold a ridiculous amount right here on this little wick, and it just got bought up instantly, right? You could make the same argument if that was the argument. But anyways, yeah, so 5 days kind of just chilling here. 5-day, you want to see these 5 days, these higher term time frame stock RSIs staying to the upside. That just shows that you have bullish control, right? So the 5 days up there still, the weekly's still up there still, right? 2 weeks should be getting up. Yeah, 2 weeks just chilling at the highs. You want to see that stay up there. You don't want to start seeing this roll back over. It's going to show loss of momentum. But right now, hey, we're still looking good on some of these high term time frames. It's just like these kind of medium term time frames, which look a little interesting. Like the daily looks kind of right? Daily looks kind of double toppy here, right at this 28K resistance level. The 2-day has bearish divergence, the 3-day has bearish divergence. Some of these look a little iffy, right? So we're going to need the short-term time frames to save us from those medium-term time frames, or else those medium-term time frames will play out to the long-term time frames, right? So you guys know how this all works. We have to fill the wick at some point. The 4-hour wick. Yeah, the 4-hour wick. I mean, there's still a wick down here that hasn't been filled on the daily at 15K. You know, if we want to play the wick game, Who we in here? Drew, what's your thoughts on the theory? What once was wicked becomes candlesticks? Which once was wicked candlesticks. That is a saying. That is a saying for sure. Eventually, at some point, yeah, but it doesn't have to happen right away. There is a wick. Where's a wick? There's some interesting wicks on Bitcoin here. They're on the shorter term time frames, I think. But there's still some wicks like higher. There's still some wicks lower, right? You still got the massive COVID wick that's been taken at 3K. Maybe one day Bitcoin will crash to zero and it'll take that 3K wick. You know what I mean? Some people think it's still going to 3K this year. I mean, we're already almost halfway through this year. I'm still waiting on that. Slap on the wrist for Donald. Just checked in CMC, over 200 billion over the lows. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, right? A lot of the same stuff. I'm still looking at. I'm still bullish. I'm just gonna say the same thing every day, right? I'm still bullish, right? to me, it's not. I don't get worked up over these short-term time frame moves because just like we saw, right? Everyone's like, "Oh my God, Bitcoin's dumping," and then it just gets bought right back up, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, Bitcoin got bought back up," and then it's like, "Oh my God, Bitcoin's dumping," and it's just not. It's not conducive to having a long-term approach, right? So same thing. Weekly, still on an uptrend, still nothing really to get too bearish about. Besides that, you're at resistance, right? Whatever, you're going to have resistance at every resistance, right? We've had resistance at, we had some resistance at 21K. We had resistance at 25K, the golden pocket at 26K. Now we're at 28K and we're finding some resistance. So we got to kind of keep pitching that little resistance and chipping away at these sellers, just like we had to do at 25K, right? And even if Bitcoin does get a dip, right, as long as we hold the 50-week moving averages, right, there really ain't nothing to be like, oh my God, this is over, right? Really, you can even come all the way back down to, in my opinion, like 24K and still be really bullish, right? As far as, higher lows, right? And sort of higher highs, right? So at this point, we're still kind of waiting, man. Man, this market, man, it really knows how to get to you. It really knows how to get to you. Good, doesn't it? ETH has had momentum shift. It looks like, yeah, ETH is starting to pick up some momentum for sure. ETH in the last couple days has been hitting up these highs, even when Bitcoin hasn't. Like today, ETH came all the way back up here to 1840 when Bitcoin was just in the middle of the range. So ETH is definitely showing some strength here. And you guys know my take on ETH, right? I do think eventually this range resolutes to the upside here. And I'm looking at, this 2K level, man. Right here. It's been that level that we've been talking about forever, I feel like. 2034. I'm looking at for ETH. If Bitcoin can just kind of just make its way back up here eventually. But yeah, man, this 2034 level on little old ETH, gonna have our patience, man. I'm in till the death. All right, let's go check out Doge. The Doges are in the chat. How many Doges are in here? Let me know in the chat, guys. If you are a Doger, let me know if you are in the chat today. The Doges are out in full force today. Let me check out the top gainers today. Doge, Floki, Shib. I should have known. Doge, Floki, and Shib. Right in the top three. You actually had Bitcoin Cash is up 4%. Holy shit. Bitcoin Cash making a move. I never thought I'd see the day. Man. Never thought I'd see Bitcoin Cash get a move. Let me know if you're in the chat and if you are a Doja. If you're not a Doja, that's okay. But what I learned about last bull market, guys, is don't hate on the coins that are pumping just because you're not in it. Okay? Here we go, man. Let me know if you're a Doja. Woof, woof, bitch. Woof, woof. Woof, woof. We're out here. Let's get the Viking helmet on. Vikings! Doge is picking up some more momentum. Oh! The 4-hour time frame still has momentum. Stock RSI still pointing up. You just got that green dot on this big 4-hour candle. I think this is just reloading. Quick reload. You wick down, you took half the vector candle. We will make more gains on Doge. These imbeciles will keep shorting it. Good luck. Shout out to the Doges. The Doges day today, guys. Floki had a nice move up too. Guys, this is another reason why I think this shit's rigged. Look at this symmetrical triangle on Floki, right? Just to point out support and resistance levels, right? Look at this support and resistance level. And of course, the day that Floki gets right to the apex of this, to the exact day, that's when Elon puts the freaking Twitter thing on the Doge logo on Twitter. All right? We know it has some ties to Floki too. So Floki gets a little move up. It's kind of pulled back now too. But Floki also got a little nice move up there. It's always that way. It's always that way. Everyone's so Doge salty. Yeah, I mean, well, a lot of alts aren't moving, so the problem is if you get one alt that moves, everyone's like, fuck that coin. Kind of like XRP last week, right? I don't own XRP, fuck XRP. Today it's like, I don't own Doge, fuck Doge. Excuse my language, but that's how it is. That was me in 2021. F SHIB. SHIB will never go up. And I ate my words on that one. Christopher Mobley said Elon's moving too. Man, I'm pretty sure all of them. I think Doge Chain was moving. Elon's moving. I'm pretty sure like Dogelon Mars is probably going nuts. All these ones are probably moving, man. He said, bro, keep the music. You might need it today, man. Holy shit. We might need it today, my friend. We definitely might need it today because it's one of those more, it's kind of how the market's been, man. It's kind of how the market has been. Yeah, now we're just kind of waiting. I thought we were actually going to get more action because of that little wick that Bitcoin had there. ETH is holding up like a rock here, though. I'm excited for this next move on ETH, man. I really think this next move on ETH is going to be pretty freaking nice. Just because ETH is finally starting to pick up a little bit of steam here. If we check out ETH BTC, right? Check out ETH BTC real quick. Ethereum Bitcoin, man, look at the 618 bounce. You never hate on the 618. Let's go over here.
Elon is moving too.
Look at that bad boy. Look at that bad boy. Shout out to Christopher Mobley. Yeah, every Elon coin is going to do it. But no, if you look at this, right? So swing highs to swing lows, okay? Or I guess the opposite. Swing lows to swing highs, my bad. Look exactly where ETH BTC is catching a bid, right? Right inside the golden pocket. We said if ETH is going to catch a bid against BTC, it's going to be from this range. So now the big thing is for Ethereum BTC, as it broke down from this previous support here, as it comes up, are we going to be able to reclaim that here, right? So if ETH BTC still comes up like this, is it just going to be a back test before Bitcoin takes the lead again? Maybe. But this little move here, like this zone here, could mean good things for Ethereum, at least in the short term. If we reclaim this, though, oh my lord, ETH would be going absolutely nuts if we could reclaim this previous support. And then you have a deviation. Oh my lord. We'll see, obviously. It's pure speculation at this moment. But, man, if we can catch a little bit on ETH BTC, that would be pretty freaking nice. And Bitcoin, let me see this. Oh, this is Tether dominance, guys. Tether dominance is looking pretty heavy here. This is looking like, to me, if we just zoom in on this price action, right? So Tether dominance, you want to go down. If Tether dominance goes down, Bitcoin goes up, right? Or crypto goes up in general, right? This looks heavy, man. Look at this. They tried to bring it up, just got slammed back to the downside. And look at all these weekly candles, man. They're trying to bring this back up, but they can't. Look at this, right? They bring it up, rejected. Big spike up, rejected, right? Last week, spike up, indecision candle, rejected. So far this week, try to get back above the 50 EMA, rejected. I think this eventually is gonna roll over. Eventually, and obviously when this rolls over, crypto does well. So this is looking pretty heavy in my opinion. And, for all you pattern guys out there, once again, you could say you got a little bit of an awkward little head and shoulders pattern on Tether dominance to possibly bring this bad boy back down. Little interesting chart. We'll check on this in a couple weeks, see where we're at. But Tether dominance is looking a little heavy, man. It's looking a little heavy. By the way, guys, I've decided to become a gardener. I decided to become a gardener. So we're going to start growing tomatoes. We're going to start growing peppers, lemons. I decided to become a gardener. Why? Because Clint said I need more calluses on my hands. So I need to do some more hard work. So we're going to be planting some plants and growing some peppers. We're going to be growing everything, guys. So I will become a gardener. You see me one day wearing the little farmer outfit. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Joey said, let's go. Let's freaking get busy. You got to say, let's see, grow cannabis? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Let's see. Let's go back to Doge. Ooh, Doge is catching a little bit of a bid here, guys. Let's zoom in on Doge. Looks like Doge is getting a little bit of here. 90 back up to 96 cents. We're coming up a little bit on Doge.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Coming up a little bit. Grow some pickles. You guys like grow weed. You guys are funny, man.
Bruh.
Growing BTC, ETH, and Doge. Yeah, man. Listen, times are tough. We got to grow some vegetables and sell them over here for like 50 cents, so we can pick up some crypto on the cheap. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do, guys. Come on, Doge. We want to see a little bit of a move. What is this pussy action? Give me a little Doge. Give me a little Doge pump. Let's check out Bitcoin dominance too. Bitcoin dominance. Oh, by the way, before we check out Bitcoin dominance, the DXY, everyone's like, oh, the DXY is pumping. This was this morning, right? When, oh my God, the DXY is pumping. DXY comes in, fills the gap right here, right? We talked about this yesterday. DXY still has a little bit of a gap here. It's probably going to come fill the gap and then get sent back down. DXY comes and fills the gap and then just gets absolutely sent back to the shadow realm, right back to support. So, you know, how much longer will this support hold on DXY? If this support holds, you're looking at a pretty good size move down, probably to this 184 level next, which should also help Bitcoin, right? It didn't really today. Bitcoin didn't really go down, but, you know, I think Doge kind of sucked out all the liquidity from Bitcoin and ETH today. But, you know, everyone was selling their Bitcoin today, trying to get into Doge. Because they can't miss the pump. But yeah, so DXY looks like it's looking a little shady, man. It's looking a little shady right here on the Dixie. So we'll see if that continues down. I think it will. I think the dollar is, you guys know my take. I'm gonna keep saying it today. Dollar looks pretty done. What else we got? Let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance, because that's what we do. We look at the Bitcoin dominance. Look at the dominance actually looks like it wants to come down too, to be fair, right? Look at this 4 hour. This 4 hour kind of looks a little roller over it. Anyone see this on the dominance, right? We'll look at the bigger term time frame. So this 4 hour looks like it kind of wants to roll over a little bit here. Right? You're kind of just making higher lows, right? And you know, it's starting to roll back over, man. It looks like your classic little distribution here at the highs, right? On dominance. But if we go back to, actually, which chart did I have? Actually, no, this is the wrong chart, man. Let's go back to the Dixie. Let's go back over to here to dominance. Bitcoin dominance. Here we go. Here we go. Dominance right at resistance on the daily too. It's interesting. It's interesting. It could just be a quick little pullback, right? I'm not saying dominance is going to go all the way back down to here. But obviously, you've gotten a pretty nice move here, right? And just like every uptrend, you're going to have, you know, moves up, moves down, moves up, moves down, moves up. You know, could you at least see a retrace on this? Because you're at resistance, right? Resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. There's resistance everywhere. Could you at least see a little retrace? Maybe. Maybe you could. Maybe you could here. And that 4 hours looking a little dumpy too. Let's see. Cracks a little harder to grow. Oh my God, you guys are funny, man. Listen, I just want to be a little innocent old farmer, okay? And grow some simple veggies, okay? I'd love to grow corn though. Imagine just having a whole cornfield and just being like, man, I want some corn on the cob. And just going outside and just picking a corn on the cob right off the freaking tree. Oh my God. That would be the best. You'd still have to cook it, but, you know, it is what it is. What other would be good? It would be good to just have, like, what's another good, like? I would like to have, like, a pineapple tree, right? Imagine having a pineapple tree. You're like, man, I'm craving some pineapple today. You just go up in the palm tree, grab that pineapple, and you just slice that shit, and you can just eat the pineapple. Oh, my Lord. I would be eating pineapple every damn day. A whole pineapple every damn day, probably. Watermelon too. How does watermelon grow? I think watermelon grows on a vine on the ground, right? And imagine just having a bunch of watermelons. Oh my, I would have the biggest stomach ache ever. The biggest stomach ache ever if I was just eating watermelons every day. Holy shit. You guys have that same problem when you eat a bunch of watermelon and you get like bloated and you start to feel like shit? That happened to me once. One time I ate a whole watermelon in one sitting. And it wasn't very good. Let's see. Corn grows underground. Pineapple doesn't grow on a tree? What? Where does a pineapple grow? I'm thinking of a pineapple up in a freaking palm tree. No? Doge was a pump and dump? Fallen angel. It could be. It could be, but what do we know about the Doge pump and dumps? The Doge pump and dumps can go higher than you expect them to go. Is it probably a pump and dump? Yes. Can you ride the pump and dump? Yes. Right? If it was like, oh, this is a pump and dump. You could argue crypto in general is a pump and dump. You could argue Bitcoin's a pump and dump every 4 years. Can you ride it? Yes. So should you do it? Probably. Right? Let's be real. Bitcoin is a damn pump and dump every 4 years. Convince me otherwise. Oh, man. Because what we always like to say, guys, is, right? We're all in it for the tech. We are all in it for the tech. We're in for the Dogecoin tech, right? We believe in Dogecoin to be the next financial security in here, right? We are in Doge for the tech. We believe in Doge. Doge has the best fundamentals out of every coin there is, okay? We're not in it at all to make any money, okay? We would all not be here. It's always my favorite saying, right? Would you guys be here if I told you Bitcoin was going to be the same price for the next 20 years? Right? Let's see. We're in it for the melons. We're in it for the melons, man. CHZ. Hold on. We'll do some other altcoins. Let me know some other altcoins, guys. Like I said, I think I talked about this a lot in the morning stream, actually. For the members today, guys, a lot of altcoins on the weekly charts look like they're ready to freaking rock and roll. A lot of them are just sitting right at support, where they look like they're ready to freaking rock and roll here on this next move, right? And I think it correlates a lot with dominance being at resistance, number one, right? So dominance is at resistance. I wouldn't be too convinced with this if it wasn't also the fact that Ethereum, Bitcoin catching a bid off the 618, catching a bid, my favorite saying, catching a bid off the 618. And when I go to some of these altcoins, guys, right? I go to I had some of these marked off, right? I go to say Atom's a good chart, right? You're sitting right at support, man, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 touches right at support, little W formation right at support. This one's set up, right? Great example of just a bigger time frame chart, right? Look at the weekly time frame. Just higher lows, same resistance on the top side, just pure accumulation structure in here, all right? Absolute pure accumulation structure in here. There's so many of them, right? What's another one? Doge was another good one. That already got the move today, though. BNB, right? I know there's a lot of FUD on BNB. Oh, my God. CZ's insolvent. Bro, BNB has been around for years. Cut it with the BNB's insolvent, man. Or listen, I'm going to tell CZ to come to your house, and he's going to be sitting outside your little window, your little door or window looking like this, okay? And you're going to have to tell him that to a face, sitting behind your computer going, Binance is insolvent. Binance is insolvent. I live in my basement, but Binance is insolvent. I know the financials of the biggest crypto company. Get out of here with that BS, man. BNB, another good chart in my opinion, right? Higher lows. Sorry, my guys, I'm ranting right now, but I cannot stand the Binance shit anymore, man. I've been hearing this shit for years, bro. It's almost as funny as the Coinbase FUD that comes out. It's just not okay. I mean, we can keep doing it, but the only reason it's happening is because one, the government is sort of pushing this narrative, right? And everyone's buying it up. And number two, the bears want the price to go down, so they're going to spread the FUD like crazy, right? So we have 1, 2, 3 touches on BNB, same resistance on the top side. Same thing. Clear accumulation structure here for BNB on the high-term time frames, right? You had a bear market of lower lows. Now you're making higher lows. Patience, patience, patience on this one. As soon as everyone gives up on these alts, right, and starts going back into BTC, that's when the altcoins are going to start moving, right? It happens every single damn time. I think it's going to come in these next couple months, right? Like I said, patience on some of these, right? I'm not too interested, and that's why I'm not too interested in the short-term time frame TA on altcoins right now, because it's it's so dependent on Bitcoin, where it's almost like it's semi unimportant to do, right? And the bigger term time frames are way better because you catch the bigger moves, like Guys, the XRP move that happened earlier, right? That was predictable. There was a wedge right off support. That was a beautiful move that you could have caught. That was like a 100% move. That was a beautiful move that you could have caught there. XRP, another good example. You've obviously already got the pump. I'm actually thinking about scooping up some. If XRP comes back down to this golden pocket, which, right, we're at resistance. I thought it was going to come back down to this golden pocket here, right? At 43 cents, we're almost there. Everyone's like, no, Jordan, you're wrong. XRP to the moon. 43 cents. Okay, is where I think I'm thinking about scooping up some XRP right there in this back test. If it goes lower, okay, you know, it has a pretty nice base here, like pretty nice base. Shout out to George. Pretty nice base. Where's my guy, George? George will talk about XRP's base, even though I don't think George likes XRP. Maybe he does now. I am George. We're all George. Guys, I think I am now bullish on XRP. XRP is making a strong base of higher lows and higher highs. Okay, if XRP comes back down to this golden pocket, I will scoop up some golden pocket because I believe that Bitcoin is going to go up not only to Pluto, but only to a different galaxy, right? XRP looks super, super bullish here. If it does break down, okay, we have nice support here at 37 cents. Not too worried about it, but I will scoop up some XRP at that 43 cent mark. You betcha. You betcha. All right, no, seriously, XRP I think is another good chart too. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's still just kind of chilling out, kind of getting a little pullback actually off the 30 EMA. So we'll see how that plays out there. Ethereum just chilling, man. Look at ETH, just chilling there at 1811. It's craziness on the charts. Whoa, Palajek coming in. Holy shit, Palajek. Bro, we're lagging right now, but that's cool. Holy shit, Palajek. That is absolutely insane, bro. Palajek's been watching the stream for years, bro. Years. We've been through the thick and thin together, man. Appreciate you, Palajek. That's absolutely insane, bro. That's insane. You're gonna make me start crying. I'm gonna wipe my tears with the Santa hat that's given us good luck lately. Palajek, man. Palajek. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. No, shout out to Palajek. Palajek watch that every single damn day. We dropping the frames. Yeah, we're dropping the frames for some reason on the pump song today. I don't know why. That's okay. You know, happens every now and then, right? No reason to dwell on it, right? Let's see. XRP is going to Uranus. You know what XRP is going? XRP is going up your Uranus. All right. No, I think XRP. I know. You guys know me. I don't really get too hype on XRP, but I like the structure, right? And my take is, okay, and you guys know my philosophy. I believe that if a chart looks bullish, right, and I start to see these higher lows come in, and there's gonna be some news like that's gonna pump this up. It'll be shown on the chart beforehand, right? I'm a big believer in the price action is gonna show the move beforehand, and I'm actually really starting to like this XRP chart, right? I'm really starting to like this XRP chart. Might be maybe being a little bit greedy, waiting for a little bit lower here, but I do think you're going to get a little pullback here because I think you had a lot of peeps FOMO win at this breakout here. So I think you got to punish them a little bit. We got to come down a little bit more, but I will be waiting there, right there at 43 cents if XRP gets there. I'll be waiting there like a hawk. But you know, something tells me something's going to go down here. You got higher support coming up, resistance coming down. In these next few months, I think we're going to get something that's going to cause XRP to get a little pump. I don't know. I have that feeling here. I got that little feeling, kind of like the Doge chart we talked about, you know, a long time ago. Let's see. What's Doge up to, by the way? Let's go check out Doge. The Doge, your mom. What's going on, your mom? Man, what's going on, your mom? SEC wins case and XRP moves to 0. That would be funny, wouldn't it? I would laugh. Like even if I bought it, I would have to laugh. And for all these years, I faded XRP, right? And it did nothing. And then as soon as I bought the dip, right, they win the case. And then everyone thinks it's going to pump, and it actually just goes down. Oh man, that would be absolutely brutal, man.
Bitcoin's going to 10K.
That would be so horrible. That would be. I would honestly feel so bad for everyone who's been waiting for that. And honestly, like, would that shock me? Not really, because a lot of these big news and everyone waiting for in crypto, everyone's like always buy the rumor, sell the news, right? So what's probably happened is it probably moons right away. Everyone FOMOs, and then it just freaking drops like a rock. That's what I assume what would happen in that case. It would be crazy. It would be crazy. So Bitcoin's coming back down a little bit here. A little bit of a rejection off the 30 EMA. So let's see what happens here. Bitcoin getting a little rejection. Ethereum kind of, I mean, ETH has been crazy, man. ETH is just kind of holding up at the highs here. Very interesting. It's shocking. It's not really shocking because ETH BTC looks pretty bullish. Doge kind of just holding out here around this 9.6 cent mark. Kind of just holding out. Will it suck more liquidity out? I don't know. Maybe it will. That would definitely suck. That would suck, bro. No matter what, if they win or lose, the banks will use it after regulation. Don't miss XRP. Oh, I'm definitely planning on scooping some more up, man. I'm very disciplined where I buy stuff. I don't like to buy at resistance. Right? If I miss it, I miss it, right? I'd rather miss it than buy at resistance and it drop 50%, right? Let's see. I need Bob as a ninja. You need Bob as an XRP ninja. All right. Man, this crypto shit is boring lately, man. I've been making no money on this shit. I was told I was supposed to get rich quick in crypto. I've been in crypto since 2021, and I haven't made shit. Christ, man. How much longer do I have to wait? I'm so freaking bored. See around the blockchain. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Oh! Okay, cool, yes. We got the mustache guy. Oh, yeah, we got the mustache guy. BitBoy's in there today. Nice. BitBoy. Oh, not TJ. TJ's so boring, bro. Oh, not freaking TJ. Oh, my God, I'm so sick of TJ. It's not a ninja. I don't know where I was going with this. Chewy, I don't know where I went with this. I went down a random path. I went down a random path there. Let's check out some. So stock markets did pretty well. They actually started the day really, really bad. They started the day really, really bad, and then they got bought back up at the end of the day. So S&P closed green, right? Nasdaq closed red. Dow Jones closed green. So overall, it was a pretty good day for the stock markets. Like considering that you dumped on the open and you came back up. You know, Mondays are usually pretty shady. Mac and Cheesy. How is his name Mac and Cheesy, bro? You know, like if you click on someone's channel, right, and it says Mac and Cheese, you're gonna think it's a food channel. You're gonna think he's making crazy shit with mac and cheese. You're gonna think he's doing bacon mac and cheese. You know, buffalo chicken mac and cheese. But no, he's talking about crypto. He ain't talking about mac and cheese. The first time I saw mac and cheese on Around the Blockchain, I was like, this name's named Mac and Cheese, man. He must be making mac and cheese. He must love mac and cheese. Lord, man. Franco said Old MacDonald had a farm. Franco, I muted you. Joke's on you, man.
Stupid.
Nah, I'm just playing. Freaking mac and cheesy, bro. I've been craving some mac and cheese lately, though. Like, out of all the foods, mac and cheese. I've been craving cheese lately. You know? I've definitely been craving cheese. Look at ETH, man. ETH is just holding like a rock. Bitcoin's taking a little bit, not really a tumble. It's kind of just chilling, actually. Come on, Doge. We want some pumping. I thought we were going to see another little run up on Doge today. It might be after the close. We got 3 minutes until the daily close. Let's check out the daily on Doge. How's that looking? We are also going to have a big wick on the top side. Not actually too shabby. Not too shabby. We got 3 minutes until the daily close. I would love to see this actually kind of pump up a little bit more on the close. That would be pretty nice. Looks like we're going to close right at these highs. It's always funny how it always plays out like that. You always think it's going to be different, and then, oh, it's not going to close at this. And then it always closes right at sort of a key level, right? So it's probably going to close right at these highs from right here that we had from back in February, right? So let's see, man. Can we get some continuation today? I would love it. Don't rage at me. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. We can check some more altcoin charts and stuff if you want, guys. I think that there's some good stuff going on around, and I really think we're on sort of right. I don't know, man. There's signs out there of alts being ready, right? We talked about a few of them. Excuse me, man. I'm burping up a storm out here, bro. I'm burping up a storm. ADA, right? You guys know everyone's been talking shit about ADA lately, right? What I've learned about crypto, right, is the coin that everyone starts talking the most shit about is probably the one that is going to pump the most. That's why I think for some reason, I think Sol is going to perform very, very well in this next run. And I think ADA might actually perform very well in this run because it seems like ADA has the most haters. And like I said, what I've learned about crypto is the coin that has the most haters tends to pump the most, and the haters usually FOMO at the end, right? But ADA, I actually like the chart on ADA here. If we go to the weekly time frame, you broke the weekly downtrend back in the end of January, right? You back tested it a few weeks ago. Now you're coming back up, right? It's a very interesting chart here. We got to get back over this teal box, but the weekly, man, you got that weekly green dot. This is starting to look not too shabby. If ADA can get back over this green box, I think you've got to be targeting back up to these highs, right? Back up to 57 cents. Not sort of the sort of best example what I want to say, but I did want to touch on ADA though real quick because I actually don't mind ADA here, right, at all. Come on, corn, man. The corn's pissing me off tonight, guys. We need to poke it. We need to do something. Boom. That's what happened today, right? I was like, ETH, can you do something, bro? You're chilling right at the highs. As soon as ETH did something, it was like, ronk, right back to the upside. It was crazy today. Today it didn't seem like, if you look at the chart, you don't think anything crazy happened, but there was so much volatility today on so many different coins, and it was crazy today. It was craziness. Let's see. It's the daily close at Hamilton.
It's the daily close. I repeat, it's the daily close.
Right. It's the daily close. Let's see what we got going on here, guys. So Bitcoin closed at, I got to kind of do it manually now because I don't know what happened to my old thing that went, it's the daily close. I don't remember how I did that every day at the daily close somehow. I gotta refresh my memory here. I had some timer that did it. All right. So you closed at 27,800. I guess not terribly important close there. I mean, red candle, you got bought up at the end, right? Not too much to really say about this one though, right? Stocks have come down again. You're kind of making a little double bottom on the stock RSI here on the daily. It actually doesn't look too shabby. And it kind of leads into my point. Like, we want to start seeing this curl back to the upside soon if we don't want to see like these 2-day and 3-day bearish divergences play out, right? So within the, I want to see it happen like early this week. If we're gonna make this pump, I want to see it like be tonight or tomorrow or Wednesday, early this week. Because if you don't, then this is gonna it's gonna look kind of right? But in the meantime, we wait on this one, right? ETH with a good close though. ETH had a close at, let's see, ETH with a kind of big indecision candle here. ETH closed at 1811, not too shabby. Not too shabby there for Ethereum, considering we had a massive dump earlier that everyone was like, oh my God, a dump. And boom, it got bought up by freaking some giant ape out there. Bought the price right back up. Come on, Doge. Let's go check on Doge on the new day. Doge getting a little dip on the new day. Let's go check it out. Let's go back to the hourly time frame here. Let's go check out the Doge. All right. So on this chart, I guess what we don't have for Doge yet, right, is sort of the W formation. So if this does retrace, let's see if we can get a little bounce off like the 0.5 or the 0.618 here. If we want to see this go higher, right? So we have the first low, but what do we know? What do we know? If we've been on this channel for a while, what do we know? We get the low, we get the rise, but we like to wait for that second dip, right? And then if Doge wants to continue higher, it's going to come from this second little dipperoo before it can come back up. Let's actually go to the 15.
Yeah, see the 15 minutes right there. See, you got that first bounce off the 30 EMA right here. If this comes down, you might bounce off this region here. So if it's going to bounce, I want to see it from being like in this region right here. This little regione. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got on the Doge. Let's see what we got on the Doge. I'm assuming this is a vector candle here, so this is probably gets taken here on the 15-minute time frame. This one right here. But anyways. Anyways. That's what we got. Let's see. Please show me the... Clint, what are you saying in the chat, man? I can't read your whole chat. I don't know what that says. Please show me the P algorithm for anything crypto. Oh, Lord. You guys fighting about Tesla versus Bitcoin? Listen, man. They're both great. They both performed very, very well in the last decade. It's not... You could have bought either one of those and did very, very well, right? Now, you would have did better with Bitcoin, but that's besides the case. Tesla did very well, too. You can't hate on either of them, right? They're both very nice assets, okay? Very nice assets. Assets. Mike said, is Franco suddenly a day trader on Wall Street? That's my favorite, right? Let's see. I'm going to horse guy into Doge and average up. You're going to average up on Doge right here? I don't know if you should be averaging up on Doge, man. Buy low, sell high, man. Buy low, sell high, right? Buy low, sell high. If you just stick to those rules, you will do pretty well, okay? You will do pretty well if you stick to the rules, okay? Time to buy Doge, once again, was down here when no one really wanted to, right? That was the time to buy Doge. Clear support level, right? Now everyone's going to want to buy Doge. You don't want to be buying when everyone wants to be buying. You want to be buying when no one wants to be buying, okay? If you stick to that one rule, that one damn rule is you're going to buy supports and sell resistances, you probably will do very well in this space. But if you start getting into that habit of buying breakouts, you're gonna get wrecked a few times, right? It only takes one time to get wrecked, yeah. See, I did not hear a juicy fart for a long time. There you go, man. There you go, man. The Alpy knows about as much as Kramer. We're everyone's trolling the chat. Everyone's just trolling the chat today. Everyone is trolling in the damn chat today. Alpy knows as much as Kramer. We got Mike calling Franco a Wall Street trader today. We got Clint and Franco fighting over a Tesla and BTC. I'm just over here talking about crypto. Oh, Lord, man. Everyone's in the chat fighting today. It's pretty great. Today was a pretty good day, guys. I mean, it was a pretty good day overall. Listen up, buddy. Bitcoin is nothing, okay? Does Bitcoin have any profits to earnings? Does it have, any of this stuff that a stock has? No, there's nothing to base it off of, all right? Tesla is a better asset than Bitcoin. Get it through your thick skull. I'll make a bet with you. Want to bet, Franco? Want to bet? I bet that Tesla will go up more percentage-wise the rest of the year than Bitcoin will. Let's make a bet. Put your money where your mouth is, son. Clinty coming out with the bets. You already know he's coming out with the bets. Let's see. Yeah, Doge will be back at 7 cents tomorrow. It could be. We'll see. We shall see, my friend. You never really know. All I know is I think it's awesome that I think it's freaking awesome that this little dog is up here. Look at this little dog. Look at that little doggy dog. Did you just put the dog right over the the bird? No, it's just the dog up there. That's pretty nice though. I like that a lot. Also, when you refresh, it shows the dog too, which is really nice. BTC way better than Tesla. Musk is Musk is a jackass. I mean, if I had to pick one from this point right here, if I had to pick one asset, Bitcoin or Tesla, I'm taking BTC right here. Now, if you ask me that same question, right, it all depends on when you're asking me that question. If you're asking me right here, I'm taking BTC. If you're asking me up here, I'm taking Tesla, right? It all depends on where you're asking me. You know what I mean? Here, BTC all day. Here, Tesla all day. You know what I mean? Here, Tesla. Here, BTC. It all depends on what part of the cycle you're in, right? But that's the thing, man. That's the thing. It's all cycles, guys. It's all cycles, right? The funny thing about the markets, guys, is if you learn anything from this year, or if you learn anything from the past 3 years about how markets work, fear and greed always comes back, right? So, you know, fear and greed always comes back, right? What do you hear at the lows? Oh, it's never going to go up. Where's the money going to come from? No one wants to buy. Then price starts going up, and then everyone gets hyped up again, and everyone wants to buy, right? Same with the highs. Oh, there's no way it's going to go down. Do you see all the good news? Oh, crypto adoption's going crazy, right? And yeah, right? So greed always comes back, and fear always comes back. But fear leads to greed, and greed leads to fear, right? It's a constant cycle over and over and over again. And, you know, we want to talk about what drives bull markets and bear markets. It's just fear and greed, man, right? Greed leads to fear, right? People losing money leads to fear, right? People are fearful, right? Price starts going up. They want to make money, leads to greed, leads to fear of money going back down, right? Over and over and over and over and over again. It's just a constant cycle. Basically, the market's just human emotion when you really think about it. You know, it really is. You know, it's fascinating. I love just studying the market, like the psychology of a market like that, right? You know, screw the technicals. Just give me the psychology of it. It's semantical. The ETH move is incoming, in my opinion. Look at that ETH dominance. Look at ETH dominance. Let's see. Yeah, ETH BTC looks good, and I'm going to assume if ETH BTC looks good, ETH dominance is going to look good too. Let me look at Ethereum dominance. Well, what do we know about the market, guys? Bitcoin pumps first, ETH pumps second, and then alts. If you start to see that ETH pump, oh yeah. We look like the. Let's go to the daily on this. Man, this thing's all over the place, huh? This thing is all over the place. Yeah, you're coming up. I'm still not convinced with this, though, right? This is not a very convincing move, right? I guess you have to start somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, you got to start somewhere on a move. I don't know. We get a little channel coming in here. Get it moved to the top of the channel, maybe. It's not the most convincing move just yet, but I like the fact that you're bouncing off the 50 EMA. Historically, that's been a pretty good, right? Your 30 and 50 EMAs get a bounce. That's been a pretty good point for ETH to start outpacing Bitcoin there, right? You're getting a little bullish engulfing on the weekly here. Obviously, the weekly just started, so I wouldn't take too much from that. But yeah, man. I mean, weekly stocks are bottomed out on this. Weekly's rolling over on Market Cypher. This one looks decent, but not enough yet for me to be like, yeah, ETH to the moon. I want ETH to go to the moon. ETH is my biggest holding here, so I would love for it to go to the moon, but I still think it's Bitcoin show until I really start to see. Really, for me to be convinced, I want to see ETH like really start moving up here, like move up here with Bitcoin kind of just like fluttering, which actually it's kind of doing right now, right? You see Bitcoin's back in the middle of the range. Now you got Ethereum getting back up to the close top of the range. Where if you see Bitcoin start to do this, right? Come back up to the top, you're most likely at that point, just see where you're at in the chart, right? You're most likely at that point gonna see ETH take a stab at breaking out here, right? Most likely. Try to do it today, and then some big whale pushed the price down that got instantly bought back up, right? Almost like just trying to stop this from happening. But yeah, man, it was there was some, I don't like to call it manipulation. I think manipulation is a stupid word, but it was just a wacky day of just getting, we got a pump and then a dump and then a pump right back up. Craziness for one day, you know? It really was. It really was. Crabbish. ETH BTC chart looks better. Yeah, it does. This one's kind of like, ETH BTC looks good, though. ETH BTC looks good. All markets run on cycles. What is the 18-year cycle? The 18-year cycle? Assuming that has something to do with stock markets. No. I actually don't know what that is, to be fair. Man. What are you guys saying in here? Jordan's a good psychologist? Sometimes. Let's see. The market is alive. It's alive. It's really alive. Let's see, Doge. Let's check on Doge. So we want to see if Doge can get a nice bounce off these retracement levels. Let's zoom in on Doge. On the Doges in here. Let's see what we got on the Doges. The Doges are trying to push this down. Let's go to the Doges here. So we want to see a bounce off one of these retracement levels. We're coming down to them. We're coming down to them right here. You know? So what we like to see? We like to see big rise up, retrace, W formation off the EMAs, right? Preferably off the golden pocket of the 0.5, right? And get that continuation up if Doge is going to want to continue up. If we start breaking through here, looking pretty shady. So let's kind of keep it easy on the Doges here. The Doges. Chiliz getting a little move up. You see someone said Chiliz in the chat. Shout out to Chiliz. Drop a little frames on the pump song. What's going on with the pump song? Chiliz. Chiliz. Holy! We're dropping frames up the wazoo up here. Holy shit. But actually, Chiliz. Yeah, see, this is another example of an altcoin chart just looking absolutely so good, man. Right? I mean, it's just, man, I mean, they all have the same chart. And it's just, you've already seen XRP and Doge get those moves up. Some of them are lagging, but just look at where this bounced off of, man. Right? And I really feel like we're going to look in this hindsight and be like, this was so obvious these were going to bounce from here. Right? I mean, look at this. I mean, this was the W formation support here. You come back to it again, right? Upward sloping support level. Same thing we were looking at with Doge and XRP. Right? Upward sloping support level. You had bear market of lower lows. Now you're making higher lows. And look at the massive, absolutely massive, right? W formation that you're carving out here on the weekly. Okay, this is a massive one. Woo! That's pretty nice. That's massive. And that now inside that, right? If we want to zoom in now we see we have this little double bottom here. We look at the weekly. Weekly's about to print a green dot, and if you kind of zoom in here, let's go to the daily. This daily's looking pretty. Woo, man! You're back above the 50 EMA on the daily, and man, now you just got a little W formation inside on the daily here, right? One hit, rise, second hit, and you got a little W formation on the even on the short-term time frames here, right? This one looks pretty nice. Pretty freaking nice to me, man. Yeah, 3-day printed, and this one was off to the races. Off to the races. Yeah, I think this one's set up really nice. There's so many alts that look like this. We're like, they're so close to support, right? You know, but what is about all these alts? I think this is actually an interesting point to maybe scoop up some Chiliz is right around this area. But, you know, last time we did this formation right at the same level, we saw him move up to 30 cents on Chiliz here, right? So I would not rule out Chiliz for a nice little move on the little old Chiliz there. Nice, beautiful chart. There's so many altcoins like this, guys. You can dig out any alt that's still at the lows. They all are just carving out these bigger structures. It's pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful to me. It's like artwork. DYDX. Let's check out DYDX. DYDX has been freaking pooping, man. Pooping, man. Actually, let's go to the daily on DYDX. DYDX. What are we looking at with this one, man? It's brewing. It's brewing, man. Right? You had see, this one looks nice. So you got the downward sloping resistance. We got a break, obviously, right? We'll just mark that off. We got the previous highs. I'm actually just going to get rid of those for now, because we don't really need that. But I think the most important thing here on this chart is the support levels, the deviation. Now you're making the W off that same support again, right? So this chart actually is also set up, I think, for a really, really nice move to the upside as you're at support, right? So I guess, respect support until it's not. It's kind of all jumbled up on your indicators here. Daily's pointing to the upside, though, with a green dot. You gotta like DYDX, especially even on the higher term time frames, right? Let's go to the weekly. Let's go to that weekly. Weekly. Yeah, we really got to, on the weekly, you really got to get back over 270, man. You really got to get back over that to be like let's go. Got to get back over 270. But I'd say the daily doesn't look too shabby on this one, man. Right? Hit to the downside, rise, hit to the downside. At least a retest of this trend line here. Up at like 280. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. We're just waiting for Bitcoin. But there's some altcoins that have been moving, which is good. What's ETH doing? ETH is at 1811. Come on, ETH. We saw that buy pressure come up here. You know you want to come up. We saw that buy pressure come in. Where's Doge? Doge getting bought up a little bit here. Let's go check out the Doge. The Doge. Is the Doge going to get front run here? Let's see. Is the Doge going to get front run on this beautiful, beautiful day? Woods Botter said, been out catching bass. Seen me dumped. Yeah, Woods, we sort of dumped and then we came back up. You know? So we really didn't really go anywhere. We really did not go anywhere, actually, which is pretty funny. The Doges are out here today, though. Woods and Water said, catch you all later. Nothing has changed. Oh, nothing has changed, bro. Absolutely nothing has changed. That's why it's like, just waiting on that range resolution, man. You're so right, bro. Solar, what's up, bro? Stacks just hit the 618. Let's check out Stacks. Stacks got a nice pullback. I've been waiting on Stacks to get a little bit more of a pullback, actually. But let's go to the Stacks on the daily. So Stacks finally got a nice pullback, right? Bearish divergence, right? You had higher highs. It was likely this one's going to get a pullback here. You've now pulled back to the 50 EMA. Did you come back to the 618? Let's see. You did. Actually, not quite yet. And look at where the golden pocket comes in. Who's beeping out there? Shut the hell up, bro. I'll come out there and I'll kick your ass. But no. So you come back down here. The 6.65 and the 0.618 comes in right where that 50 EMA is, right? But now that you've let this one cool off now, daily starting to roll over here, right? And you got the daily stocks also bottomed out as you're approaching that 618. So if you see Stacks get back into this region right here with all that stuff, right? 50 EMA, golden pocket, stocks bottomed out, market cipher about to print a green dot. This is like gold right here for a bounce back up to the upside there. Absolute gold. Goldilocks. Is it going to get there or do you get front run a little bit? I don't know. But if it gets there, that'd be very, very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Man. Come on, ETH. Let's see. SpySat said, blah, blah, crypto still in a bear market. If in doubt, just zoom out. SpySat, at what price will you say Bitcoin's not in a bear market, bro? 50K? Back to all-time highs? This would have been a great time. Let's see. We're always in a bear market until we're not, right? We're in a bear market. Oh, shit. I said Bitcoin was in a bear market for 2 years. Now it's all the way back at highs. Shit, I guess I was wrong. It's like people crack me up, man. It's like, at what point do you say it's not in a bear market? The price could do this for another year, right? Let's say price does this, right? Bitcoin comes up, right? Maybe it comes down here again and does something like this. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, right? But this whole time, won't buy anything, right? This is the sideline ore, right? This is the sideline ore. Bitcoin will do this for like 2 years, okay? Just for an example. But the whole time, it's like Bitcoin's still in the bear market. I ain't gonna buy anything. And then Bitcoin starts to come back up. Oh, fake bear market rally. Bear market rally. Just ignoring what Bitcoin's always done, man. Right? We're just going to ignore everything. Bitcoin's still in the bear market. I haven't bought shit. Oh, Bitcoin's in a bull market. Look, Bitcoin's almost back to all-time highs. I think Bitcoin's in a bull market now. I'm going to buy. Oh, shit. It's coming down. I'm screwed. I'm going to hold. This is just a dip. This is just a dip. Oh, I told you it's just a dip. Oh, shit. Maybe this now is a bear market. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's not. We're going back up. Oh, shit. It's over. It's over. It's too late to sell. Right? That's the psychology of the market cycle there. You know, it's some people, it's just always going to go lower, right? It's always going to go lower. Clint said, can you look at Kadena, please? Yeah, we can look at that absolute shit coin. Kadena. Freaking shit coin Kadena. Let's look at it, man. Clint, you don't have to convince me, man. This thing is a piece of quonk. Frank Fractal, if there's ever one alt that I like to short, it's Kadena. It's so fun to short. Sorry, Frank Fractal. I got to do it too, man. All right. Kadena. Man, I mean, I guess the only thing you can say about this one, which you really can't say because it did the same thing here, and it dumped lower still. I don't know, man. I guess the only thing you can say is it's starting to kind of round out. The famous duck pattern. You know? Let's see. I guess that's me. All right. Let's see Kadena. So KDA. What do we got? So I guess, like I said, the only thing you can really say is, okay, now you're starting to kind of at least find a base, right? Not to sound like George, but you're trying to sound a phase. Like, this is what you want to see if you want to see like a longer term sort of, right, change in structure, right? It's you get a high, you get a lower low, right? And these lows start to kind of round out, right? Over time. You get lower low, lower low, lower low, but each time they're like less of a lower low, right? So they're just kind of rounded out in structure. You got a clear break. Like, you want to see the break of trend to be like, okay, this one's starting to look good. Many altcoins already did. I'd probably stick to the ones that already did because you sort of already got a baseline of, okay, people are interested in this crypto, right? Now, if you're really bullish on Kadena here, like if you're really feeling like, damn, I really believe in Kadena. I mean, you really, in my opinion, like you really can't get, yeah, you can come down a little bit more to the support, but this zone here probably is like the accumulation zone. If you really believe in this bad boy, okay? You do you. It is what it is, right? I'm just basing it off where I think Bitcoin is, right? But, you know, do I truly believe? My big Kadena pissed me off, man, okay? Kadena is like my new XRP. Screw Kadena. I sold out of Kadena for I don't even know what, but this one, you know, you would think it's going to get a move up, right? If Bitcoin starts to catch a bid here, finally breaks this 28 level, which would be the point where maybe you start to see some altcoin moves because dominance is at resistance, would be a place for dominance to come back down. Maybe Kadena could catch a bid at support, right? As you're kind of getting squeezed at support and this downtrend of resistance, maybe you get a little bit of a squeeze, right? Squeeze back up here, right? But depends how much you believe in Kadena. You know what I mean? Let's see. You will see Trash XRP hit $1,000 before Kadena hits 2. Cycle really hates Kadena. Oh, Lord. Lord. Kadena doesn't move, though? Oh, it doesn't move. It does. It's a freaking slug that just slow bleeds down. It's just a slug that just small red candle. It doesn't have big red candles. It just slowly bleeds you out over time, right? Look at these. Just it does. It just, yeah. It's just Kadena. But for all we know, watch. We're all hating on Kadena. Watch. Kadena will be one of the best gainers in the next bull market just because we're all hating on it. That's typically how it works. That's typically how it works in this game. But anyways, been rambling on here. I'm told Kadena will be a top 10 coin. I don't know about that. Let's see. Shout out to everyone in the chat, guys. Who's here in the chat? Let me know. Who's here in the chat hanging out? Let's check out some other stuff. So the dollar is still coming down. Stock market futures are red. They were red yesterday. They closed green today. So not too much going on. Not really too much going on in the cryptoverse here. Other than I'll say that Ethereum's holding up really well right now, right? Altcoins in general held up pretty well today, considering Bitcoin. Like this little dip right here, typically you would have saw altcoins got smashed, right? Really, how big of a dip is this? This was like 5%. You typically would have saw alts just get freaking smashed, like 10% plus, but you really didn't. They held up pretty well, and I think that has to do with dominance being at resistance and also Ethereum, Bitcoin finding support. Because altcoins typically are going to follow ETH. How about Dash? I'll check out Dash. We'll do AVAX too, Sam, for sure. Dash. Let's do Dash for my boy, Fundador Candada. What a name. Dash. Man. See, we laugh at this one, right? Because this is one of the Dino coins from 2019, right? But we laugh at this one. But look at this one. You could have just bought the lows. Look at this, man. Look at this, bro. Right? This is why if this ever happens again, guys, and you feel embarrassed when you're at major support, slap yourself in the face. Right? Especially if you're at a like the all-time low support, slap yourself in the face. Just do it again. I'll do it again. Right? So Dash, it's I guess, it is what it is, but March of 2020 low, that's crazy. It came all the way down to March of 2020 low. That's crazy, dude. Holy shit. Bump it. But man, I mean, you tagged that previous low and you got a nice bounce. And then you basically came back down and you tagged this low from 2019 and then got another bounce off that. So once again, like another alt that, in my opinion, right, is just showing a longer term structure, right? It's not going to happen overnight, but if you have patience, man, just like right here, if you had patience to kind of wait out this boring area, right, you kind of got another one of these kind of boring areas here, right? Right in this zone, kind of another boring area right at support. Obviously, we know what happened after that. But if you have time to wait this shit out right at support, bro, it's there. It's already kind of up from it, but you're right from there. Slap yourself in the face. But yeah, that's another good one. What was it? AVAX? AVAX is another good chart too. Let's look at AVAX. AVAX is here. Okay. So AVAX, another great example, right? 2020 highs, 2021 lows. Just tag that level, man. Look at that. Just tag the level to a T. Look at that, man. Beautiful. So now AVAX has been kind of performing pretty bad lately. But if we sort of zoom in here, we got a local support here. 3 days coming up. But man, I mean, AVAX doesn't have my favorite chart. I'll say AVAX right now is not my favorite chart whatsoever. It's just not very clean, right? It's not a clean chart where I'm like pretty adamant about which way I'm looking at this at. But AVAX, kind of getting to that point where something's got to give here. You break the support, you break this resistance. But still, I mean, right off those 2020, this region here, now you're making a higher low, right? Trying to cover a higher low. Just not the most clean chart. I don't have the best read on this one, right? I don't look at this one and go, yes, I'm bullish, right? Like the other ones, Could it change my mind at some point? Yeah. But I look at the daily, it's kind of like, right? Just chopping sideways, right? Chop, 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 chop. Chop suey. Daily stocks pointing to the downside. Not my favorite chart, man. But I will say, I mean, if I believe that Bitcoin is going to do this, right, I got to think that AVAX is also going to eventually break this, just not right away on this one, right? But to be honest, I don't have the best read on this one. This one's pretty like, if I don't have the best read on something, I'll tell you guys, right? This one, I'm not confident with this one. It's just not, it's not what I look for typically. We gonna go? Let's see. We gon' go. All right. let's see. Just want to check Doge one more time. Just want to check one more time on Doge, and I'll probably call it a stream for the night, guys. There really ain't too much going on right now. We're kind of just rambling on about longer term charts. Doge, I'm looking for it to come back down to these retracement levels, but it seems like it's kind of getting front run here by some buyers on some of these short term time frames. So once again, if Doge comes down here, boop, we can play this off our EMAs, golden pocket for a higher low, play it back up. But I don't know, man. If the buyers are going to step in right here and push this up, we shall find out tomorrow, man. But what I know about the Doge runs is it's usually not just one day, right? We can go back to this one back here back in October, right? It was multiple days, right? We obviously know, these Doge runs, they can get pretty, even like runs like this, right? They can go on for multiple days. Just when everyone thinks it's over, right? You get another one of those like 20% days, and you're like, what the hell? Where did this come from? Pumped up 20% yesterday. So we'll kind of wait on the Doge up. But I'm going to be out of here, guys. We got to get out of this range, guys. We got to get out of this freaking range. I'm bored of this range. We've been in this range for just how long? Let me just measure it real quick. Just because I want to measure it and just torture myself and say we've been in this range for this long. You know what I mean? Let's see. We've been in this range for 18 days now. For almost, that's crazy. 18 days of being up here, guys. Definitely seems like longer at this point. But all right, guys, peace out. Catch you guys. Catch the members at 8:30 in the morning. For everyone else, I'll catch you guys at 7 p.m. And hopefully we get a little bit more action in the charts, and hopefully we wake up to a nice little Doge pump back up to 15 cents. I would really, really like that. Peace. Later. And don't do anything I would do. Don't panic say crypto. Almost want to take crypto. But don't be afraid to take profits, and don't be a diamond hand, because being a diamond hand can get you wrecked.
Stupid.
Peace.